Israel is truly amazing tourist destination like nowhere else in the world. Shalom guys, I'm Anna, a travel vlogger who loves discovering new places and showing them to you. And this is the most important for your first time in Israel. Three things, or the most important information before your first ever trip to Israel. And I was checking my 2 previous videos I filmed in Israel, and I realized that I completely forgot to tell you something really important you absolutely must know before your first ever trip to Israel. So today I'm back to my house and the editing is finished and the video are published. You can check them on my channel, but still I cannot let you go for your first trip to Israel without knowing these 3 super important things. If you want to be sure, not surprised, embarrassed or upset or even arrested perhaps. Let's dive in. My vital advice number 1, and please get ready to be super patient at the airport when you're coming to Israel or when you're leaving the country. Everyone will tell you that you should be prepared to be extra patient when you're coming to Tel Aviv airport, because you might be questioned like really hard. And if you're lucky and it doesn't happen to you, you should be always prepared for this. To be honest with you, I didn't find it particularly hard to enter the country, as no one really asked me anything besides some basic questions. What is the main reason of you coming to Israel? Are you staying with family or friends? And questions like that. The hard part was leaving. When I was leaving Tel Aviv to go back home, officers searched and searched and searched all my bags, all my possessions, and especially my cameras and all my electronic devices. At some point it started getting annoying, especially because I was really hungry by that point. Oops. But I totally know that it's a normal procedure in Israel. So my advice here, just to be patient and stay calm. Don't panic, as they're just doing their job. And in 99% of the time there is nothing wrong with you. I sort of understand why they have to do it, given the conflict Israel keep facing. And because this procedure might take forever, my advice, go to the airport like 3 hours before your flight, just to avoid the risk of missing it. It's totally not like taking an internal flight or traveling around Europe, where you can travel at the very last minute.
Have your attention please, this is the final call, final departure call on Norwegian flight to Oslo. All remaining passengers, please proceed to gate A11 as the plane is ready for departure.
My second advice would be learn a few words in Hebrew and interact with the locals. It's always good to learn a few words or several phrases of the language of the country you're traveling to. In Israel, almost everyone speaks and understands English, especially younger generation. Shalom, can I have my breakfast outside, please? Yes, of course. Thank you. However, it always comes handy when you know how to make your way around. If there is a language barrier, you can learn a few words in Hebrew, and if you want, you can also learn a few words in Arabic, since it's also spoken in Israel by a large proportion of the population. Let me give you just a few words in Hebrew you can learn before you travel to Israel. Shalom. Hello, goodbye, and a few things in between. Shalom, guys. Shalom, my friends. Shalom, guys. Shalom, guys means peace, and it's probably the most known word in Hebrew. Shabbat Shalom, a Jewish greeting on Shabbat, Saturday. Ken and lo. Yes and no. Ken is pronounced Ken. Bivakasha, please. Manishma, what's up? Toda or Toda Rabba, thank you or thank you so much. If you like, Slicha, sorry or excuse me. Tov in Hebrew means good. That's why we are saying Mazel Tov or good fortune. Mazel Tov. Boker Tov, good morning, or Laila Tov, good evening. Now that you know a few words in Hebrew, you can definitely interact with the local population much better. But of course you can speak in English. Israeli people tend to have mostly outgoing personalities. Be polite, smile back, and when they smile at you, just talk to them. It's always so interesting to get to know each other, especially people coming from different cultures. That's probably my favorite part of each travel. I already mentioned this in my previous video, but still, let me repeat this point here. It's super important, guys. Those are the things you should never ever, under any circumstances, to bring with you to Israel. When you travel to some countries, including Israel, you should always be mindful of what you're putting in your suitcase. This is the list of items for you. You should never never ever bring when you're going to Israel. Your clothes should never ever have any religious or political prints on them. You should never take Quran or any other Arabic books with you. Please don't ask me why, just follow it. You should never have with you any political materials regarding the local conflict. Avoid having any toy weapons so you don't raise any suspicion against you. And never ever take any drugs to Israel. If you have any medications you need to take, you better take that prescription coming from your doctor, just in case. I'm not saying again that you're going to get arrested right away, but if local police representatives ask you to check your bag and they find any of those items, you might really end up in trouble and you will be kept definitely for further questioning. You see, as I promised, super short one today. Toda rabba for watching, hope you enjoyed it too, and when you're planning to go to Israel, by the way, if you have any questions about the country or you would like me to film more content from here, please let me know in the comments down below what exactly you would like to know and which exact places you would like to see from Israel. I will do my best and I will film some more content, especially for you next time. And for now, stay safe, be happy, and as our tradition goes, I will see you next week. I have no idea where from, but still, love you so much. See you soon. Love you. Bye. Bye for now, guys.